go ahead and start painting the door jambs on this side. I'm also going to do the trunk jamb. I'm not going to do the hood yet and the other side because I still got some work to do up under the hood. I got to take the inner fender wells off and the core support. But I'm going to go ahead and do this side. This is the product I'm going to use. He decided to go with this darker candy instead of this lighter. It's UreChem. This is the base coat. It's the charcoal gray metallic base coat. And the candy is called wine red. It's the EyeKandy wine red. And he going with the glamour clear coat. It mixes 2 to 1. It's high solid. And here's the activator and the reducer. It's gonna be the same product line. He giving away his candy giveaway. It's gonna be the same product line. You don't actually got to get candy. You can get a pearl if you like. But I'm gonna put his link in the description, and it should be popping up, and they should be giving it away pretty soon. But this is it here. I'm finna go ahead and start taking everything apart, like the molding and all the other little pieces on the inside of the door jambs, so I can go ahead and start scuffing it up. Alright, I think I got everything off that I needed to take off. Got this molding off. It's glued from here around to here, and the rest got clips in it. I had to scrape that glue up. As you can see, it's all on the floor, the little pieces. And I got my trim, I got it up, pushed back, so I can get the can up in there. Also got it taken apart right here. Here's some of the trim here. Took off. Take you back here on the trunk. I got the electrical wire. I took it off and fished it back down through there. Took the weather stripping off right here. I think that was it back here. I still gotta tape this up. Guess I'm finna go ahead and tape that up. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get some soap and water, and I'm gonna clean everything up real good first. Then I start masking everything off. And then you're gone. I just got through blowing everything off. Now I'm finna go ahead and wipe it down with some soap and water. Make sure everything good and clean before I start sanding it. Got it wiped down with the soap and water. Now I'm gonna go ahead and scuff it up with the Scotch-Brite, maroon Scotch-Brite pad. It's the 07447. This side here, you can see I done did all the scuffing because it's dulled off. But look right here, where it's still gloss at. That's where I need to scuff. Only thing you doing is dulling it off. I'm gonna have to change pads. This pad here kinda got old. But you just dulling it off. That's so the paint has something to grab to. Because it ain't gonna stick to this smooth surface here. It's just gonna peel off. I done finished up with the scuffing. I went back and wiped some glaze and put it on some of the spots I seen. Some little chips, like up here. It looked like they shut the seatbelt up in the door. Some up front. Also, I just used this glaze and put it here. It's by Bundo. It's cheap. But it ain't nothing but some door jams, so it'll be alright. I think I'm gonna paint from here up when I do the jams, so I ain't gotta worry about masking this back off when I paint the car. Cause I got a cutoff line, so I can cut it off right here. It's a cutoff line here. So I'm just gonna paint this with the door jams. Also gonna paint this with the door jams. I had used some of this prep on wax and grease remover to get some of that. There was some glue stuck on some of the spots, like around the door. Went on and got that up. I didn't want to paint over it. Like down up in here don't matter because it's gonna be covered up with some more weather stripping. But I'm gonna wet sand some spots, like right here. It's a tape line. It looked like whoever painted it the last time, they just taped it up right there. Left a tape line. Which some trim gonna be right here, but I still want to make it smooth before I paint it. So I'm gonna wet sand that with 400. This back door too. You can see the tape line. I can feel it. Like up in here, it's kind of orange peel. I'm gonna try to smooth that on that before I paint it, because if I paint on top of that, my paint gonna look just like this here. So I'm gonna try to smooth that out. It's a tape line now too. It's a tape line. And I'm looking for love again. I've been searching, looking all around. Gotta make up your mind. You wanna die tonight? I'll be a hero, baby. Just maybe it's just my imagination. I'm here for my baby, and you tell me what you need. I'm here for my wife. Can't wait away. I will see you. It's free in my mind today. While I'm Go ahead and start doing the masking now. I got all the sanding done. I think I'm gonna start back here with the masking. I just got an old blanket down at the bottom right now, just to keep that overspray from getting on the bottom. But I'm finna go ahead and get started with it. Now I'll cut you back on. This is what I was talking about right here. See how I started the paper up in there? I'm gonna try to paint this area here, so I'm gonna start back on this side and work my way on around until I get back right here. But I just got it hanging down, got it taped up under it, so it'll just drape down. Alright, as you can see, I done masked this off here. I put a little flap right there and right here, because you want to try to remove this while the paint's still tacky. You don't want to let it harden up because of the bridge. Then you have to cut it again. What I'm finna do now, I'm finna go ahead and shut the doors. I done did the inside of the windows, but I'm finna go ahead and shut the doors. Then I'm gonna outline everything that's on the outside of the jams that I'm not gonna paint. I'm gonna go ahead and outline it with tape, like around here. Then once I do that, I'm gonna get some plastic and cover the whole entire car. Then I'm gonna cut the outline out. Then I open back up the doors and the deck lid. Let me get you caught up on the process. I got the deck lid, I got plastic on the back side of it, and I got the tape. See, I got the tape. I got it like this so it'll be a softer edge. There won't be no hard line where I got to go back and sand the line out. So when I paint, it'll blow up in there. Same way with this here. I got the tape on the back side. I ain't got it taped off right here. With a trim go right here. You won't ever see it though, but I like to have a smooth transition. I don't want no tape lines. Then I'll go back and put some masking paper on this side of it. I still gotta take this off here. The reason why I got paper right here on top of the plastic, because this plastic is some cheap plastic. You can't really paint over it, because if you do, it'll flake off eventually. got everything masked up. I think so, at least. This here's some soft edge tape. This is what I was talking about, putting it on the edges so I can get a smooth edge. I'm gonna paint this, like I said in my earlier clips. I think I'm gonna call it a night though. Come back out here in the morning and do the spraying. Cause I think it's like 3 o'clock in the morning now. At least I think it is. Let me check and see. 2:29. Before you start spraying anything, you want to go ahead and tack everything off. And once I tacked it off, I went on and got the blow hose and blowed it off once I tacked it off. Plus I got the floor wet where we'll be spraying at. Here go the base coat here. Charcoal gray. I'm going to be spraying it out of my SATAjet 5000 HVLP. I'm going to be spraying the clear out of my IWATA SuperNova. There's 3 coats of the charcoal dark gray metallic. I had ran out of paint when I was doing this door here. You probably could tell. I don't know what I was thinking about. I was thinking about painting some fiberglass pieces. I ain't put enough paint in the cup. There's 3 coats here. It's pretty much done flashed off. I'm gonna go ahead and spray the candy once I mix it up. Got it over here. It's the wine red. That's what he wants. I'm gonna be spraying it out the same gun. And clean the cup out. This is 4 coats of the candy. It's just the candy. Ain't no clear on it yet. It's the clear here. It's the UreChem High Solid Glamour Clear. It mixes 2 to 1. I'm gonna be spraying it out my eye. IWATA SuperNova WS400. It's a 1.3 tip on it.
Start right from the bottom to the top, from the ground up. We never stop.